Hey everybody, welcome to a new Heroes of the Storm video. It has been quite some time, I've been busy a lot, traveling a lot, and now I'm back and we are going to have another Heroes of the Storm cast right here in just a few minutes. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about what happened since then. We had Blizzard releasing a lot of new heroes, we had a lot of new patches. They even introduced an artifact system that was very similar to what we have in League of Legends with the runes. The community didn't like that too much and Blizzard took the feedback, completely removed the entire system again. They're currently experimenting a lot. Heroes of the Storm is still in the alpha and they just use the feedback to see what works, what doesn't, what the community like, what they do not. But at the same time, we have also a few changes that I'm personally very excited about, and I'm super interested in what's going on in the near future there, because we have a lot of pro teams picking up players and forming the first few teams that then are able to compete in leagues, in tournaments, once that those features like the custom games are finally enabled by Blizzard. But we already see those teams going up against each other, since if you are on a very high MMR with your team, you face each other on ladder quite often, and you can really just run normal games and schedule games like that. One of those games is what we're going to cast right now. I have a very great replay for you. It is Team mYinsanity versus Team Empire, so we have two of those pro teams going at each other's throat. The game is absolutely spectacular, I loved it, so we're going to have a look at that right now here with another Heroes of the Storm cast at Khaldor TV. Alright, so welcome to our match between Team Empire and mYinsanity, and we're having a quick look at the mYinsanity team here, all the way to the left side. Araragi, Lowell, Shinobu, Worf, and Ace of Spades here lined up already on Garden of Terror, the new map that Blizzard just introduced a few days ago into the scene. And all the way to the right is the red team. We have, as you can see, Team Empire with Noodles, with Thebache. I actually don't know 100% how to pronounce the nickname. I even asked a StarCraft 2 player how to do that, but I'm not 100% certain if I get that right, so my apologies already. We have Marco Win already in here as well, Fabio 2. We're going to have a look at the team composition in just a second as the heroes leave the base. So let's check that out. We have for Team Empire, Rhaegar, Tacita, Illidan, Sonya, and Uther. A lot of support here in as well. In the middle of the map, already a bit of a fight there as we see Illidan and Tacita team up together in the mid lane. Sonya already trying to maybe look for an easy kill here on Tyrannus that we have to the right side. We have a Vala in the game, very squishy but super high DPS, and that is a little bit the mantra that we see here for Team Empire in general. We have them with a lot of DPS heroes. Here comes the first attempt to just go in. Illidan with a quick dive, taking the visual damage out on Vala, but as you can of course already see with the Tyrannus, we have quite a bit of heal in there on side of Team Empire as well. In general, we see for the mYinsanity team a lot more support in the heroes though. We have not only the Tacita for the shields, we also have up here at the top Ace of Spades playing Uther, now trying to take down Arthas with a quick dive on Illidan. Here comes immediately the Barbarian and a nice attack, but oh my god, Arthas gets away, heals at the well and goes back out. A really nice attempt to gank Arthas on the top lane, not quite successful here, but it was so close. That was really well done here by mYinsanity, but a great escape of course also from Arthas of Team Empire all the way up to the top. And well, for now we have just like Empire trying to control the map a bit, and also of course dishing out the damage against the Barbarian. Currently going in here, Sonya needs to be careful. We have the terror spawning, night has fallen. That's one of the crucial things here on this map. When night rises, all of the creep camps, the mercenaries, they disappear. You have the night terrors on the map, you can take them down, you will be able to just earn a few seeds that then you can later also transform into a bit of a champion flower that you have there, and you can like a big plant that just rises for you. It's a little bit similar to what we see on a Dragonshire a lot often, and then you can just roll with that. For now, down at the bottom, a lot of pushing power with the Tinker in here. Not only does he have the turrets, but immediately the laser going strong. Another thing that we have there with the Tinker is, of course, also the Stunless that comes into action right there. Tinker in general, a really good hero if you can force the enemy team to fight on your terms, and that's exactly what Team Empire is going to try and do here. We have Rhaegar with the heals and also with the slow, always dropping those totems. Look at all those turrets doing such a huge amount of damage. Hero kill actually against Illidan. apparently up to the top here, and one hero kill so far for Team Empire, but you can see the middle of the map. This is also being pushed in now, where we have now all the way down to the bottom here. Empire once again trying to push. Here comes Rhaegar starting to move in, and Shinobu with the Tacita just waiting for another storm to hit. All the way to the top, Arthas is starting to push Ace of Spades back. The Uther is by now on level 5. Both teams actually on the same level, still doing a very good job with that. We have in the middle of the map Sonya trying to get those seeds, aiming for those. 28 seeds currently for the team, and Sonya with a lot of trouble, but the heal by Ace of Spades. Here comes the stun as well against Arthas. Arthas with a slow, and immediately a stun dropped. Oh my god, Ace of Spades goes down. Great kill here by Team Empire. Really well done. 2-0 for them now in kills. A very, very nice move here. At first, Ace of Spades able to save Sonya's ass, but then in comes Arthas with a howl, and of course then the follow-up by Tyrande with a stun, using that Loon, and that was really well coordinated by them, dropping the hero, and now a slightly inexperienced for them. Whereas now also with the map control, we have in the middle Fabio and Marco Wynn, the Tinker and the Terrell trying to get even more seats for the team now. Team Empire still in the move here, and those turrets are very, very annoying right now for Team mYinsanity. At the bottom of the map, still soaking up EXP. We have Araragi going with a Rhaegar here, but as you can see, Sonya on the move. Here comes another outer turret as we see the Tinker starting to push in, and Fabio soaking up the EXP. Here comes another drop by, no, not quite. Tyrande trying to move in, but oh, suddenly Illidan is out of the loop, tries to go for a dive here, and is of course shielded by Tyrell, but you can see the stun, and gone he goes! Illidan goes down, and a 3-0 already for Team Empire. Great kill synergy here by them. Very, very good control that they show here. They go for the big Night Terror now, trying to get those seeds, and we have mYinsanity just trying to get into a good position. 3 of them on the move, Uther coming in from the top, but we also have Tyrande going in, getting a division here with the Owl, and also just now on the horse as we see another Ancient Spear just miss in the last seconds. A bit out of position here. Nice positioning by Team mYinsanity. The Tinker is a bit off base now, but we have also Arthas coming in from the kill to the right side. On the other hand, we see once again Tyrell jumping in. Illidan does the same. Illidan hunting down Tyrande. Tyrande trying to get away, getting the shield here done as well. Tyrande on the move, but Illidan with another dive gets her killed. Oh my god, right now so much going on here, especially with Team Empire, maybe losing Vala as well, the DPS hero on side of the Russian team, trying to pull it off, not quite able to do that, but we have at least Tyrell going down here, and Illidan once again with another dive, getting away with a sweep. Really well done here by Team mYinsanity, getting 2 kills in a row, not losing a single hero to that. A lot of heroes very, very low, and Tyrande, of course, not too happy about what happened there, sending an angry owl in, maybe for a last hit, and even missing that, but Marco Wayne completely out of position, a little bit too overextending himself, and bam, down he goes. The stun takes Ace of Spades for just a second, but the Tinker here dropping, and therefore the kill is tied up now 3-3. Level 9 already for mYinsanity, doing a bit of a better job with soaking up the experience over the course of the game. Tyrande trying to equalize that, and keep in mind that level 10 is going to be crucial for both teams. You need to have that heroic ability that will give you a huge advantage. Once more, another Night Terror here, the big one being attacked in the middle of the map. We have Arthas moving in from the side. Fabio with the Tyrell trying to get in for a quick jump. Vala with a DPS. Does she get the Hungering Arrow? Is there another wall? Ace of Spades trying to get into position as well, as we see Sonya drop another Ancient Spear, running out of fury though. A nice storm here being dropped, and oh my god, the Night Terror could get that stun off. Doesn't really get it here, but we have Tinker and Tyrande trying to go for their stun combinations. That's a lot of AoE potential that we see currently for Team Empire. The Night Terror still in the middle center of the fight. Both teams don't really want to engage just yet. You have both of them just so close to level 10, and the team that hits level 10 first will have a huge advantage in the fight. Night Terror goes down, the seeds are being dropped here. Both teams just waiting for an opportunity. The storm being used. mYinsanity is on the move. They're hitting level 10. They're trying to go for it. Howling Blast used by Arthas, and the entire Team Empire is retreating now. They know they cannot fight here. They need level 10, and mYinsanity uses that opportunity to get the Knights, getting the hard camp here. That's so crucial for them, but the level 10 hits for Team Empire, and that's the time when they start to move in. Another stun, but oh my god, Syndragos are being used here as well. We have Uther going in with the mass stun, and of course Vala with a strafe, using that right away, dishing out the DPS. The first Team Empire player goes down, but mYinsanity starts being in trouble. They're running super low here. Team Empire doing a great job of mYinsanity. Suddenly, here comes Illidan with another dive, goes for the sweep, takes down the first hero, takes down the second, goes for Arthas. Oh my god, nearly the entire Team Empire team has been wiped here. Only one alive. It is Vala with another quick searing arrow, taking down Sonya, dropping her, and Illidan, the last survivor of the fight, turns around with another quick sweep and a dive, takes down Vala. What a battle. Holy shit, the carnage here on the map already. Both teams at each other's throat with 7 kills to 8. Absolutely gigantic fights that we see here. In terms of the build, you can already see that, of course, for Tyrande we have the Shadow Stark, Syndragosa for Arthas as the ultimate, Strafe, Gravel Bomb, and Sanctification. No big surprises here with the Leap and the Metamorphosis that we see for Illidan. We have the Archon form, and for Rhaegar, the Ancestral Healing. Just to give you a bit of an idea what kind of builds those two teams are currently running here. Both doing a great job with the coordination, and that last fight that was so clutch, waiting out the level 10, both of them just dancing around the big Knight here in the middle of the map, and then Team Empire trying to disengage Shadowstalk being used here by Tyrande. In the middle we have Sonya trying to go for the easy camp, but there's already the Tinker trying to drop the bomb, trying to contest that, going in. Here comes Vala, and Sonya goes down. Nice attempt here, really well coordinated once again by Team Empire. I'm really liking the way that they are trying to gank heroes here, but at the same time the big fights currently going for Team mYinsanity with great synergy that they are using here. Another Storm hitting home against the heroes down here. Vala with a quick vault forward. She has Strafe, could still use that. The Tinker trying to get into a good position and sieging once again the middle lane with 2 of the turrets. A shield on the tower is helping out. We have Ace of Spades all the way at the top. He's not in the middle here. We have a 5 versus 2 at this point. A third hero moving in already now for Team mYinsanity, but Ace of Spades is not with the team. He's coming down right now and he's desperately needed as another Storm prevents Team Empire from moving in even further. Shinobu is doing a great job here with his Storms, keeping the opponent's team at bay and always using those shields for his teammates. Once again, we have Team Empire just lining up here behind those auto turrets. That's the extra DPS that they have. You never want to fight on the terms of a Tinker, and that's exactly what Team mYinsanity might have to do here. The Storm of Tyrande misses. Here comes the wombo combo of the Tinker, trying to move that in, but mYinsanity once again with the synergy of the stun by Ace of Spades, taking down the first one. Tyrande trying to escape. Illidan goes down in the middle of the fight. Tyrande with another attempt to stun, not really getting that off. Moving back, a double kill here. Oh my god, look at that. Sonya with a slam, taking down 2 heroes at a time, but being blasted and taken out by Arthas right afterwards. Kill for kill, blow for blow. Both of those teams going straight at it. Vala just barely escaping as Araragi was trying to go in for another kill. But by now we have once again a slight lead for Team mYinsanity, and the kill count down to the left side already. A push with the easy camps that they were able to get before the fight even started. Another one down here at the bottom, taken down by Araragi. Team Empire doing a great job with those mercenaries, at least for now. We have still with pure DPS Vala completely out DPSing everybody else. 32,000 damage dealt by her, of course, as it's supposed to be. The big disadvantage of Varga is just how squishy she is, and I have to really give it to the Vala play here for Team Empire, doing an absolutely amazing job. I think it's Debache what he's called, but he's playing this just so well. There's not a lot of heal on the side of Team Empire if you compare it to mYinsanity, and him just standing in a perfect position every single time, not getting dropped, with an Illidan on the opponent's team, and also the Sonya. Really very, very impressive play that we see currently coming out of the Team Empire Vala player here. Once again, Knight has fallen, and the Knight turrets are on the map, and team fight about to engage here with Tyrande always giving the vision here, not only with the Shadow Stalk revealing the position that we see of the opponent, but also using her Owl. Here comes the stun of the Knight here, not hitting anything, and we have Tyrael trying to move in position here, but it looks like they are really just abandoning that position for now. Here we have the big plant currently being used with all the seeds that have been gathered up earlier. Syndragosa with a great move here, moving in at the same time. The Team Empire team is on the move just forward, and we can see Team mYinsanity, they don't want to fight on these terms, at least not for now. Moving in a little bit later, the ultimate of Arthas is already down. Here comes another jump by Illidan, trying to go maybe even for Tyrande. Tyrande moving back immediately. Sonya jumping in with another slam, going ham, but the stun of Tyrande and the Storm following things up. Ace of Spades in trouble, and he was trying to land his ultimate, goes for it, uses the stun, and oh my god, Tyrael goes down, and once again Tyrande being hunted down by Illidan, being dropped here. We have Vala trying to escape as well, but there's just way too much DPS on side of mYinsanity right now. 3 players dropped already. The plant trying to escape here as well. Body blocked for now. The Tinker just escaping. Another Howling Blast, but Arthur's coming in from the right side, trying to save his teammate, doing a great job here, but the synergy of mYinsanity is just a bit too strong. That teamfight potential that they have here, just out DPSing the opponent big time. Metamorphosis by Illidan being used there. Of course, the healing that we're seeing coming out from Araragi also super important. Sonya with the DPS thanks to the slam, dropping 2 heroes at a time there. And Team Empire, they did not really get that fight in the angle that they wanted. But they're trying to contest the big Terra on the top of the map right now. Trying to move in once again, but Araragi already with the slow here. Well used, just shielding this off completely. Very nice map control now by Team mYinsanity. Kills 14-4. Here comes the Shadowstalk once again. They're moving in, and that's a free casual kill right there against Araragi. They drop with a stun, and that attempt to save that teammate immediately. Yeah, that was immediately just completely blocked off. mYinsanity moving back there 4 versus 5 now, and that is of course an opportunity that Team Empire is not passing up upon. They're going for the easy camps here right away. Great Shadowstalk usage here by Tyrande, killing that hero, getting that free kill there. He had no chance getting out of that. Was trying to use the Hearthstone there. Once again, Tyrande with a nice job here against the creeps. So we have at this point 14 kills against 11, level 16 versus 15. Super close match that we see between the two of them. Down at the bottom, we have the plant being used by Ace of Spades, the healer out of the picture now for the team. And as it seems, Team Empire just says like, you know what, we're gonna YOLO it into the middle. We're gonna go for it. If you have your healer out of the picture and your stunner as well, we are just gonna drop that fort easy peasy. Gonna take the middle. He can go ham down at the bottom. We're gonna trade fort for fort here. It's absolutely gonna be fine. There's 6 forts against 5 right now, and all the middle fight is just dominated here by Team Empire right now. A strong presence on the map, especially with the Tinker moving up to the top now. Another 4 that they can drop here all the way to the bottom right. We now have also Ace of Spades with another kill against the fort of Team Empire, but it's still a 4 versus 5 all the way up at the top, and it's so difficult for mYinsanity to push up against this without their healer, without the stun. Ace of Spades just playing such a crucial role in that lineup that we see there. Another fort being dropped, and that gives now Team Empire the opportunity to get very close to level 17. Shadowstalk being used once again. Fabio well on the turret, thinking about jumping in once more. Tyrande on Noodles, he's trying to just go for the vision here. They have another attempt, but all the way down here at the bottom. What about Ace of Spades? He's finally out of form, and he's starting to just use the Hearthstone to get back into that fight. Storm's being used here by Shinobu. He's trying to do whatever he can to just force the opponent's team back a little bit. Of course, those shields super important as well. Here comes now finally Ace of Spades. Team Empire is already moving back. Here comes Cinderosa, slowing the Uther down. Uther's trying to go in. Tinker down, and now we have Ace of Spades getting in position, getting that stun off. Oh my god, the team stun, and immediately another drop as Illidan uses Metamorphosis, takes down the second hero, takes down Tyrell as well. 3 down by now, chasing the Arthurs, and we have nearly everybody. Everybody is still alive here for Team mYinsanity. Arthurs is ancient history, and the only player getting out of that carnage was Shebache. He's going for, Sebache. I'm giving up on pronouncing that name, but this guy is a boss, getting out once again after dishing out the DPS and getting his damage in. But now Team Empire is completely controlling the map, getting creep camp after creep camp, trying to just completely go for a very stable position here. We're getting camp after camp and solidifying the position and the presence that they have on the map, dropping those camps, getting the easy and the hard camps, trying to push up against that fort that we see to the top. And for Team Empire, the only thing that they can do is watch right now. A deep dive against Vala, Shadowstalk being used as well, but here comes the storm, here comes the jump with Sonya, and oh wow, they get the kill on Vala as well, diving deep into the fort here, even backdooring that, trying to take that out. The rest of the Team Empire team is currently positioned in the middle, dropping those mercenaries, and we have another plant being used, this time by Araragi. Is using that and trying to push another fort down, level 19 versus level 17. mYinsanity is starting to get a bit of a lead here. Whereas we have a great stun going up against Illidan. He's trying to jump in with the Metamorphosis, but being killed here. Great moves that we see coming out of Tyrande here. The stuns in this game were pretty impressive so far. A bit of a breather here now after we had this like huge period of just fight after fight. Now once again it's time to drop those night terrors, and we have mYinsanity full at it. Whereas in the middle of the map it is time for Aragi to drop out of that plant, but he's up against 3 heroes trying to escape here, going for the slow, but Tyrael jumps in. Fabio, where's the Howling Blast for another slow? The body block, look at that body block of Fabio, and Aragi is trying to do what he can, but 5 people on his ass and he has no chance whatsoever. But yeah, well worth it in the end, I guess. Doing a lot of damage here, allowing his team to also have the time to drop that Howling Terror here. But the problem for mYinsanity, once again, that they're down one player. They're down two players, actually. Lost another one on the map here. And that's, of course, bad news for them right now. So, really bad news, as 5 players are starting to push into their top lane. And if you look at the forts, it's 4 against 4. But this one is not looking too healthy at all. And, well, by now we have the rest of the team being back once again. Araragi still missing, but at least they can work with Shinobu Storms and try to push Team Empire back a bit. But still, Team Empire with a solid position here, trying to even go for the core here, and this is gonna get tricky, but we have the stuns moving in. Illidan with another jump, whereas the ultimate not being used just yet. Archon form on Shinobu, pushing back Team Empire, and it does not look like we have the red team pushing in once again. They're using Shadowstalk to move back, even the Howling Blast here by Arthur's trying to make sure that nobody is in hot pursuit. But we have Sonya. She was thinking about it. War on Sonya with the attempt to maybe move in, but now here comes another owl. Get out, my friend. And the Howling Terror being attacked. That's, of course, something that mYinsanity is very well aware of. How are they going to react to this? Looks like they're going to move down and take the rest of the Night Terrors, taking those seats now, especially, of course, the Illidan starting to move in with the area DPS that he's dishing out there. Sonya with the slams against the Terrors, gathering a few more. We have 100 seats currently for Team Empire that they could use anytime they want to get another plant in here, and they have a pretty decent position. But the big problem is level 20. We have level 20 now for Team mYinsanity, and if you have the 20, you have the advance, because you have a huge advantage just because you have that extra upgrade for your ultimate. So at this point in time, we don't Team Empire doesn't want to fight here. They don't want to take this. They want to get the XP now, and then they want to try and move in. Once again, we have Tyrande just using the Shadowstalk here, trying to see, okay, where's my opponent position? Are they trying to go in somewhere? Are they trying to gank? Do we have the time to drop another couple of creeps to maybe go for a mercenary camp? We need the 20 and we need it now, and they know it. They've lost too many heroes here. The kills 19 to 13 in favor of Team mYinsanity, but still, this is super close. One big team fight at this point can decide everything. Your heroes are going to be down for minutes if you lose here. One big wipe and it's all over. Marco Win on the Tinker, going for another kill on the mercenaries here. A bit of pushing power outside of the big fights. One set of golems already moving down at the bottom lane, and we have also mYinsanity, of course, trying to catch their merc camps as fast as they can. Another owl moving in, doing some damage, as we still see Team Empire looking for 20. They need the creeps, they need the experience, they need to go for that right now, and they cannot afford to lose a hero. Losing one hero now would mean that mYinsanity goes straight for the push, and then it would be all over. Tinker needs to get away, and he needs to get away fast. Here comes the Shadowstalk to save his ass. Nice move by Tyrande. No man left behind, and you can really see the entire Team Empire team. They are dodging those fights. They don't want to go for it. They're thinking about the hard camp. They don't really know if they can get it or not. Another owl being used in. A lot of pushing power here, a lot of DPS, but can they get the hard camp? Doesn't really look likely. They don't want to overextend. They don't really want to risk it, and that's a very smart choice. Once again, we see down here at the bottom the entire team of mYinsanity getting into position. Still level 19 for Team Empire. They're trying to kill a couple of additional creeps off as fast as they can, getting in position as well, trying to judge where exactly mYinsanity is going to move in, and mYinsanity now in the middle, trying to go for the 4 here. They're very well aware of the position that we see for Team Empire, using the slowdown here with Araragi, and another set of creeps already been taken down. The 20 not reached just yet, but they're getting there slowly and steadily, gathering the experience that they need to just go for the 20 themselves and then force a big team fight. But that opens up the hard camp to the left that mYinsanity is just taking easy peasy right now. They know, of course, that Empire can't fight like this. Empire is now in the defensive, and that is also the reason why we're gonna see those towers drop without a problem at all. But now the 20 hitting for Team Empire. They're gathering up. They know this is their chance. Tyrande a little bit out of position. Noodles needs to come in to help the team out all the way at the top. The fort is going down for sure. A nice hit with the owl against Shinobu, dropping a lot of the hit points. Syndragosa moving in, catching 2 of the heroes. Immediately, here comes Tyrande all the way from the back. We have Ace of Spades getting in position. What a stun! Oh my god! And we have Sonya dropping in the stun as well. Tinker goes down before he lands the full 1 more combo. Only gets 1 stun off here. Another hero drops, 3 down already. Tyrell, the last victim of Team mYinsanity. Here Here comes Illidan trying to chase down Vala. What a fight, getting the entire area composition off. Ace of Spades moving in, bam, immediately dropping that stun. We see Illidan jumping in, getting all of the heroes, and Sonya with a crater uses the leap to stun them once again. A mass stun on Team Empire. 3 heroes, they drop like flies there, and suddenly it's a 5-man team, a 4-man team, my bad, of Team mYinsanity moving in. Ace of Spades sacrificing himself here for the good of the team. It's 4 versus 2, and that's not easy to hold. Another 4 about to drop, and this is mYinsanity trying to finish things off. Once again, Illidan with the jump against Vala. Here comes the leap, and Vala goes down. Great move by Sonya. Great move by Worf. And now the entire base is open, and we have the DPS against the throne. They are trying to throw in it right now before the heroes of Team Empire come back to life, and it looks very much that they're able to do that. Another storm hitting home. The only survivor is Arthur. He's trying to do what he can, but he doesn't have the DPS here. The throne already half down. Here comes the Tinker with a couple of stuns, trying to do what he can. Here comes Surrender, but it's too late. The throne is down, and Tassadar even dies before the throne is gone. It's the GG. 23 kills against 16. It's Team mYinsanity with a victory here against Team Empire. What a great fight that we saw there. Let's have a bit of a look at the builds that we saw from those two. But first of all, of course, the stats. As already mentioned before, we had an amazing play here on Shibachi with Vala. 68,000 hero damage dished out. Great play. And you can really see that in terms of DPS, we had Team Empire with a much better team combination. A lot more DPS dished out by them. They were trying to rely heavily on Gaslow as well for the stuns in here, and for Arthurs too, to just immobilize the opponent and try to immobilize them as much as they could. On the other hand, with the hero damage being a little bit lower for Team mYinsanity, they have a massive healing power here with Rhaegar and also with Uther. So a little bit more of a balanced hero composition for the team. The Tassadar with the shields, Illidan relying heavily on the heals, on the shields here to get the damage done. Sonya at the front, so a lot more support here for Team mYinsanity. A very balanced lineup that we saw for them. In regards to the talents, you can see that Tassadar pushed a lot with the storms here. We had, especially at the end, of course, those ultimates and the level 20 being super important. A very owl focused build that we saw by Tirana, kind of the standard right now in the current meta that we see there. Really trying to focus on that, and of course also as the ultimate, the Shadow Stalk here. Whereas for Vala we had Strafe, and for a lot of players, Strafe at level 20, you don't really get the enhancement for the ultimate anymore. You go rather for the Bolt of the Storm to have a bit more mobility, since she's currently just so super squishy here. But yeah, just to give you a bit of an idea what the pros are currently going for. An absolutely insane match in my personal opinion. We had 23 minutes of just non-stop action, teams going at each other's throat like one fight after another. Absolutely stunning performance by both teams. Team mYinsanity winning it here, so congratulations to them, but well played by all 10 heroes in the game here. Another thing that I wanted to highlight real quick is that this is of course not an official replay function. It's more of a hidden feature that's currently existing in the game, but it's not official. You can see that a lot of the things are not perfectly lined up. We have still a few bugs that have to be sorted out, but thanks to Blizzard for all the work that they're doing with Heroes of the Storm right now with the Alpha. It's absolutely amazing playing this game, and I can't wait to cast more games for you guys. Would like to know what exactly you thought about the game that you just watched. What did you think about the cast? What would you like to have in the future? Do you want to have more of those high-level team games? Do you want anything else being added to the cast? Were you happy with the commentary? Just let me know. Write in the comments on YouTube, and I hope to see you guys soon at another replay on Khaldor TV.